Ed eccoci in live, ragazzi, ben trovati su... Ovviamente qualcosa mi devo scordare. Kristal Cross Gaming, il canale Twitch, con il primo appuntamento di quella che è la nostra maratona di eventi, ovvero tutti gli eventi che in una maniera o nell'altra vedremo nei prossimi giorni, da qui fino a più o meno il 12 giugno, 13 giugno, qualcosa del genere. Quindi effettivamente si parte. Questo, ragazzi, è il Guerrilla Collective, ovvero un evento che è principalmente concentrato su indie o questo tipo di progetti, che però, devo dire, questi eventi negli anni sono davvero migliorati e offrono spesso delle piccole perle, e quindi eccoci qua che lo vediamo insieme l'evento, insomma. Si comincia, ragazzi, finalmente si parte. Un saluto a tutti, ragazzi. Greenily, buonasera. Deinon, Zio Iggy, Oscar, Nubilar, buonasera. Buonasera, ragazzi, benvenuti a tutti. E si parte. Finisce martedì con l'Extended, poi ci si rivede ad agosto. Sì, è vero, a meno che Nintendo non se ne esca con qualcosa, perché ci sono voci al riguardo, però per adesso non è confermato nulla, non c'è nulla di ufficiale. Ciao Gauss, sì, si comincia con gli eventi, ragazzi. Ci siamo. E siccome mancano 5 minuti ho voluto decisamente cominciare, diciamo, a ridosso dell'evento, per tagliare un po' i convenevoli, anche perché non è che ci siano delle particolari aspettative precise di cui ho voglia di parlare riguardo a questo evento, insomma, in particolare, ok? Quindi io direi di partire e di andare direttamente sulla schermata principale, dato che mancano 2 minuti. Perciò, gente, mi raccomando, seguitemi qui su Twitch se ancora non l'avete fatto, seguitemi anche sul secondo canale Twitch, su YouTube, sui social, eccetera eccetera. Il resto lo sapete. Si va. Oh, eccoci qua, ragazzi. Allora, come vi stavo dicendo, questi eventi qua, Victor L90, ciao, grazie mille del follow, benvenuto. Questo tipo di eventi qua sono effettivamente degli eventi secondari, ok? Però fanno parte di tutta questa stagione e mi sono ripromesso di vederli tutti quanti insieme a voi, anche perché possono saltare fuori delle gran belle cosette. A proposito, quasi dimenticavo, c'è la necessità di avere il blocchetto degli appunti, che se ci sono dei giochi che vale la pena segnare, me lo faccio a penna qua, dopodiché comincio a seguirli, ad aggiungerli in wishlist su Steam, eccetera eccetera. Ma il future è un po' che c'è. Sì, della Fate è uscito qua, giusto per dire. Esatto. Non ho mai sentito che devo fosse Guerrilla Games. Lo so, guarda che sono tanti a fare questo errore, e si capisce, nel senso, ci sta a fare questo errore, ovviamente, se uno non lo sa. Va bene, ragazzi, mancano pochi secondi. 15 secondi e si parte. Tiro un po' sul volume.
What is cracking, everyone? Welcome to the GC for the Guerrilla Collective 2023 Summer Barbecue Beach House Festival Showcase. We are bringing the heat that is going to set the tone for things to come during this wild week of gaming events. I am your host, J-Dub, aka Justin Woodward, co-founder of The Mix, the Media Indie Exchange, Interrobang Entertainment, advisor on the Black Game Developer Fund, and Black Voices in Gaming. I'm with my lovely co-host, the talented Jay Watts. Hey, Jay.
What's up, Justin? I am Jay Watts, artistically known as Letta J, and I am the founder and CEO of Coexist Gaming. We are starting off this week of gaming showcases and events, which has come full circle with us filming at the Kind of Funny studio in San Francisco. Shout out to the KF team.
Ciao, Master.
Some history
Benvenuti, ragazzi.
about the GC. The Guerrilla Collective was created due to the fallout of 2020 and no in-person E3. So we decided to come together with publishers, developers, game enthusiasts to organize and deploy showcases, guerrilla marketing style, and add some flavor and style by giving folks a creative jolt this summer.
We're definitely giving people that flavor, that jolt. This year is no different. We are sparking off the summer sizzle by dropping some exclusive game drops, reveals, updates, and developer commentary for their titles. It doesn't stop there, though. After this show, we will pass the mic to our friends who will be making some more reveals and drops at the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlight Show, featuring awesome new game announcements from Freedom Games, Hype Train Digital, and Tiny Build. If you're in LA, we got some more stuff happening, so it doesn't stop there. In LA, we're going to be invading the scene with 40 new games at Wisdom for a lot, and we have a live stream with our partners Viz and The Completionist. More info at mediaindieexchange.com. And we will also follow things up next week with Black Voices in Gaming and Dames for Games, which highlights Black game developers and women in the game industry. Check us out on Twitter at Guerrilla Collect, not Guerrilla Collect, and at Indie Exchange, and everywhere else at Guerrilla Collective and Media Indie Exchange. Make sure to tune in to our Twitch, subscribe to our YouTube channels as well.
The developers and publishers on the stream have blessed us with the Steam keys from games in their catalog. When you see the following QR code, grab your phones, take a flick, your chance to grab a great game. We've also teamed up with the exquisite folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam where you can wishlist, buy, or play the games that are featured in this event.
Definitely do that. It always helps. And we also have some amazing sponsors. We want to give a big shout out to all of them for helping us to make this thing happen. Freedom, Hype Train Digital, PlayStation, Raw Fury, Tiny Build, Assemble Entertainment, Akupara, Astro, HeroCraft, Joystick Ventures, Neon Doctrine, Ravenage, Razer, Steam, I was about to say Stream, Yes Bird, Wired Productions, and Experience Studios. Such a mouthful.
Yes, and shout out to our broadcasting partners for shooting this showcase and the developers on the stream. Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, Steam, and Kinda Funny for hosting us. Big up for the developers, always showing love to the devs who are participating and all that have contributed their games and resources to make this thing possible.
Yes, they are so awesome.
But
enough of all that, let's get started with our first set of games this summer with some undeniable bangers, beginning with a world premiere trailer.
Oh, si comincia, finalmente. Da Davide, ho cominciato adesso l'evento e questa è la prima world premiere. Vediamo un po'. World of Terra? Aspetta, quell'elemento gestionale? Così? Ok, mi sa che combattimento a turni. Terra memoria, coming soon. Ok, sembra essere una sorta di JRPG. Sengoku Dynasty?
If dust piles up, it will become a mountain. Continuing on is where true strength lies.
Ah va,
Tale can be told
questo è un survival diciamo classico però nell'epoca
a legend
Sengoku.
takes decades to build.
Sì, come Medieval e Wild, esatto. Però nell'epoca, cioè nel Giappone feudale. Ok, ok. Vabbè, dai.
To preserve a legacy that is larger than life, you will need to start a dynasty.
Il linkato, questo non me lo ricordavo proprio. Cos'è?
We were created by man to protect him. Mold his
Io non sto segnando niente perché hanno detto che c'è la pagina dedicata di Steam Guerrilla Collective, quindi li posso recuperare tutti da là i giochi.
Conquer distances.
Questo sembra piuttosto ispirato. Mi sa di Full Metal Alchemist o qualcosa del genere.
Forgotlings.
Edna, buonasera. Onestamente sembra interessante, ragazzi.
Nobody is beyond redemption, Chelsea. Nobody. No matter who they are or what they've done. The right path is always there. If we choose to walk it.
Dio, cos'è? Cyberpunkoso.
I sacrificed my health, my body, my life, everything. What do you want?
My employers have a job for you. You ever heard of the Underground Fight Championship?
Oh, the game is still being played, Chelsea. You just never realized it because you're only a pawn.
You want me to keep a secret? That's gonna cost you.
I'm not a pawn anymore. Now I'm one of the players. I don't know who you people are, but I am coming for you.
Ah, questo, ragazzi, mo bisogna vedere il gameplay.
The dark sis.
Ma il picchiatore... Ma è che mi sembra un misto di tante cose. Ok, era interessante.
I ask myself,
Is it possible to miss something you've never known? Let me rephrase. Is it possible to be homesick for a place you have never been? I was born on Earth, but I think I have been homesick for Europa my whole life. By the time you read this, I'll be gone, and the world will look very different from how it does now. But the island should still be there. They built this thing to last. Come to the island if you ever get lonely. Come here and think of me.
Questo non lo so, l'atmosfera sembra bella. Okay. Oh, cos'è questo? La recensione di Planeta Plana arriva appena possibile, ragazzi. Oh, sembra davvero epico, ragazzi. Light Odyssey. Ok. Questa Doom di PC. Sì. Questo francamente mi ha ispirato molto poco. Ah, va. Ok, praticamente hai un libro di disegni. Oh, ok, hai un libro di disegni in cui salvi i disegni e poi li riutilizzi per interagire con il mondo. Ok. Tiny Sticker Tale. Sembra carino.
Hello, Delvling, and welcome to Dwarf Delve, a randomly generated roguelite set within treacherous mines filled with darkness, dangers, and above all else, loot. As a newly recruited dwarf in training, your essential duties will see you scouring the deepest, darkest mines for anything of value. Tin, gold, maybe even treasures of a less common nature. Stepping into the boots of a new delvling can be tricky. Luckily, each time you risk your beard for loot and make it out alive, you can spend your ill-gotten gains on plenty of new tools and equipment upgrades. Assuming you make it back alive, you can use your new resources to upgrade every element of your gear, or even construct entirely new support items. You can also exchange loot for skill points, increasing how hard you can hit, how far you can throw, and how much you can carry. Between your adventures, you'll be able to relax in your quarters, upgrade your living quarters with a huge array
di
of
esplorazione mineraria con i
carpets,
nani.
paintings, even new cushions. Here, you can refine ores into crafting materials, purchase new furnishings for your home, and even do a spot of cooking. You might even find special edible ingredients, giving you special perks when you cook them into fully prepared meals. In the future, unlock the workbench to unpack and build flat-packed, newly purchased item blueprints, even following the included construction guide. Build a rail and minecart network to move your loot around whilst you dig deeper for rarer treasures. But remember, it's best not to get too greedy. These mines are ancient and unstable. One wrong boot could cost you your life. Dwarf Delve was developed with a love of exploration and discovering shiny loot in mind. From sandbox titles such as Minecraft and Stardew Valley, to rogues such as Diablo and Borderlands, I wanted to include as many secrets as possible within the environment. From puzzle dungeons to obscure items that would make players come together to solve and build a sense of community. The experience is constantly evolving, and I look forward to raising up our battle mallets together very soon.
Ho giocato il nuovo Amnesia con Agne? Sì, assolutamente sì. Lo so perché me l'avete chiesto in troppi. Sarà fatto.
Humanity's thirst for knowledge led to our greatest triumph and our ultimate downfall.
Aspetta, cos'è Remnant?
We opened the door to worlds beyond our comprehension.
Remnant 2? Ah, ok, sì.
An unimaginable
Mi sembrava,
però slipped through and destroyed everything. A couple decades back, we dealt the root a heavy blow. Bought ourselves some time. We rebuilt as best we could. Licked our wounds and forged
uno dei pochi Souls-like che per un attimo ho pensato di poter giocare perché ci sono le armi da fuoco e quindi puoi evitare il combat system praticamente. Quando uscirai vivo praticamente, lo so.
That's where you come in. We need you to journey to some dangerous yet wondrous worlds and stop the root once and for all. To survive, you'll need to push every skill you've got to its limit. But we don't just need you to survive. We need you to prevail. Use whatever gear you can find. Modify your weapons.
Il primo Remnant l'ho soltanto provato, però ne ebbi una sensazione abbastanza positiva, devo dire.
Bring the backup you need.
Panzo, ciao. No, bombe no, ma non ci saranno bombe particolari al Guerrilla Collective, sono tutti, diciamo, prodotti un po' più piccoli, anche se cazzo, c'è Remnant 2, quindi insomma. Questo è il primo gioco un po' più maggiore che si vede, però c'erano dei titoli carini, assolutamente. Avrei quasi voglia di riprovare Remnant.
Light Odyssey came out of nowhere and is looking super interesting. It's great to have games from all over the world showcased at the event.
Indeed. Once again, we've teamed up with the exquisite folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. It's all about the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam, where you can wishlist, buy, or play the games that are featured in this very event.
Up next, if you like takes on 2D classics or fast-paced action, our next segment dives into some fun and compelling takes on games in the neo-retro genre.
Il Remnant ormai è finito purtroppo. Io l'ho soltanto provato una volta e quindi ne so ancora meno. Ciao Nico. Cos'è? No, va bene, io questo tipo di giochi li adoro. Oh, sembra carino. Minchia, sembra anche difficile. The Inquisitor. Tanto. Iron Meat. Oh, ragazzi, questo va segnato. Sì. Di Metal Slug. Ciao Brax, ciao Diver, ben trovati ragazzi.
Also known in the community as Hipshot, and I'm the creative director here at Crackshell. In this video, I will in part explain how Hammer 2 differs from our previous titles, the original Hammer from 2013 and Heroes of Hammer from 2018. I won't dive into everything different because it would be a video too long, but I will pick out a few major features. As you might know, the first game is a simple fixed hack and slasher, and Heroes of Hammerwatch is a roguelite with randomly generated levels. And now with the sequel,
ok, roguelite è tipo RPG roguelite, vecchia scuola.
Experience. The first big thing is of course player classes, the characters that you play as throughout your journey. They are very simple in the first game and you only have few active and a few passive skills. In Heroes of Hammerwatch,
Iron Meat c'è la demo? Benissimo.
More variation, different damage types were added, and various tweaks to all of this, of course. With Hammerwatch 2, we cranked that up with tons of active and passive skills, which themselves have cool sub-skills. And all classes now have a range alternative, if they had none in the previous games. So it's actually possible to make an entirely ranged paladin in Hammerwatch 2, no shield, no sword, but whatever class you pick still needs items and gear. In the first game we really didn't have any items or gear, we had a few permanent upgrades, but that's kinda it. In Heroes we added collectible items with great variety that might change the game experience quite a bit. For Hammerwatch 2 we have made a system more similar to bigger action RPGs, where you collect items in your inventory that you can equip, sell or just throw away. You get the items from fallen enemies, hidden secrets, solving quests or buying them from some store, or you can even craft them. Gear and equipment have different randomized stats and features. Some other items are made for crafting purposes, some items are made
piccoli sub viewer sono raggiunto ad un evento forse in Microsoft l'anno scorso l'anno scorso. Vediamo se risuccede quest'anno. Però un po' ne dubito perché sto canale Twitch si è un po' spopolato perché sto portando un sacco di roba altrove.
Fully fledged out system with dialogue, different choices and rewards. Quests can be completed in various ways and can become very advanced.
Comunque sembra carino, sembra ricco di cose da fare. E anche il gameplay sembra abbastanza, diciamo, solido.
Heroes had a generated level system that changed every time you play. In Hammerwatch 2 we have made a sort of a mix of that with some designed levels with randomized features in them, or levels generated from some kind of prefab composition mix. And for the first time you will now have a huge outside world to explore and take in. So those are some of the features in Hammerwatch 2. Take care now and bye bye.
Ciao, benvenuto. Questa deve essere la riedizione di un qualcosa di vecchio che però non conosco. Oppure deve essere qualcosa... No, infatti non è vero che non c'è stato niente. Sono un paio di progetti che erano davvero carini.
No man. Light speed or slow, always keep composed and know if we cross those. Traveling by starlight on cruise control. Traveling by starlight on cruise control. Traveling by starlight.
Questo è bullet hell infinito praticamente. È bullet hell a mappa. Questo abbiamo visto che però la struttura di gioco non l'ho mica capita. A me i bullet hell piacciono a scorrimento. Oh, ok. Che bello questo. Sembra Marvel Super Heroes. Sì, in questo show molte cose classiche retro. Dai film Toxic Avengers della Troma. Sì.
It's cleanup time.
Ok, questo molto alla Mega Man, mi sa. Sì, un sacco di queste cose proprio tanto anni 90 e andante. Questo sembra una via di mezzo tra Mega Man e Three Wonders. Ah, aspetta, è 3DXX. È vero. È Cadillac Dinosauri versione retro. Sì. Oddio, questo... momento gioco disturbante, un po'. Che mi sa di Undertale? Nico De Dorso 91, ciao, grazie mille del follow.
My name's Dynamite Anton. I'm Destruction Worker. Some people call me the Dynamite Man. You know, it's pretty hard being a single dad. You're raising a little pink hedgehog girl.
Questo è veramente tanto retro. È molto Sonic però, eh.
It was a really bad job. I would fall down sewers.
Un momento gioco
fall down
ubriaco.
manholes,
Sì.
and I would have to climb my way back
Che
up.
se domani Summer Game Fest? Assolutamente sì,
Just tell me
ragazzi.
you smell like shit. You know, kids always come up to me and they're like, "Hey, Anton, say the line. Anton, say the line." And I gotta go.
Troppo veloce, ormai sono lento. Un po' anch'io, sì. Sonic a me non è mai piaciuto, è troppo veloce.
Does anyone here want to buy Anton Blast?
It's time to paint the town red in Anton Blast, an explosive adventure coming soon to Steam and Nintendo Switch.
Ciao io, raga. Ah, c'è pure la demo.
You still here?
So Justin, I know you're making some waves.
Making that happen.
You making waves in the Neo Retro games. Shout out to Graham of Legend for dropping his latest
Sì, Mega Trash, sì.
Super Space Club as part of the Black Voices in Gaming. What was one of your favorite games in the last segment?
One of my favorite games, which kind of came out of nowhere, was Toxic Crusaders, side-scrolling brawler. It looks super dope. It's taking me back to my childhood with all the Trauma movies. Also, Anton Blast has this fast-paced, leveled-up Wario type of vibe. Super dope. Definitely make sure to check out those games on the Guerrilla Collective Steam page, wish list the games, play the demos. It helps them out. I can't say that enough. Yo, shout out to Steam.
Up next, we are raising the stakes and creeping into your mind like Freddy creeps into dreams with some new trailers in the horror genre. We've got an update for the Junji Ito-inspired World of Horrors, and we're gonna mix things up with some fast-paced shooters.
That sounds mad spooky. I can't wait to get my pants scared off.
I'm here for it.
Pre-alpha footage.
Welcome to Serum, an immersive survival game where you're trapped in a world engulfed by a green, toxic substance. You're stranded without any memory of how you got there, and a device implanted in your hand ticks down the seconds until your life is over. In order to survive, you need to inject yourself with serum, and that's where the game's unique brewing system comes into play. By mixing and matching different types of substances, you can unlock dozens of powers and hidden abilities that will help you survive.
Un
To extract the
survival
liquid, you'll need to gather
post-apocalittico
plants and hunt down mutated animals that lurk
supereroistico
in the
praticamente.
shadows. You also find mysterious notes and blueprints left behind by someone that has been there before. Use those to craft devices, weapons, and deadly traps.
Da Davide.
Uncover the truth about the dark mysteries of this world and prepare for the final encounter, alone or in a co-op mode. Serum. Life is in your hands.
Ok, beh. Chiamati survival, ragazzi. Questo potrebbe fare per voi. Sto cercando di capire. Essere tipo un cooperativo per uscire da una zona o qualcosa del genere. Mi sta facendo venire un po' il mal di mare. Sembra stile Five Nights at Freddy's? Mi sta venendo in mente anche a me, però ancora devo vedere. Cioè, l'atmosfera sembra inquietante, ma... Sì, ok, però madonna. Può presentarlo leggermente meglio, forse. Minchia, questo è veramente retro. Ah, ok, avventura testuale, investigativo. Sì, tipo. Io però di questo avevo già sentito parlare. O mi sto confondendo con qualcos'altro? Mica... Oh, che sembra veramente terrificante. Ecco, World of War. Ah sì, ecco, appunto. Mi sembrava a me. Ok, era in Early Access. E adesso esce dall'Early Access. Ho ben capito. Gioco con ragni. Troppo retro. Guarda, no, nel senso apprezzo lo stile, curioso, eccetera, ma per i miei gusti davvero troppo retro. Altro survival horror? Ok, sì. Resident Evil mischiato a Slenderman, mi sa.
Yet to be found. The deputy and many of the locals believe this is the doing of the devil.
Hi there, I'm Sid, a dev in Metric Empire.
Guerrilla Collective non c'entra niente con Guerrilla, lo sviluppatore. Guerrilla Collective è un collettivo di sviluppatori indie che ogni anno ora fa questo evento di presentazione.
Ada is equipped to work all different kinds of cool guns, and if that's not enough, her fist will certainly do the trick. Once you've perfected wielding powerful weapons and abilities, it's time to steal some game-changing powers by defeating these ruthless overlords. Once you've beaten Overlord, you'll be able to equip and use their powers.
Questi ultimi mi hanno interessato meno, devo dire.
Matching gauntlets.
Però vabbè, quelli survival e survival horror.
Not be easy. The road ahead is full of danger, like corrupted towers and enemies. It's clear these overlords are not playing around. It's up to you to save the city of New Elysium and bring it back to the utopia it once was.
Ecco, questo bisogna vedere il gameplay perché potrebbe pure essere molto carino. Assomiglia più al Future Game Show, ragazzi, per chi se lo stesse chiedendo. Come sta andando lo show? Ah, non è male. diciamo sta andando ok, secondo me. Stanno presentando un po' di cose. Il giusto. Alcune cose belline, alcune cose belle, interessanti, alcune cose un po' meh. Ah, ok, roguelite, allora avevo inteso bene. Overwatchoso, però è molto roguelite, quindi ok, questo è l'FPS cacciarone invece. Ah, minchia!
Sorry.
La prova ultra kill? Sì, è vero. È vero, non ho mai provato.
Get back in there.
Mi sa che è un altro roguelite questo qui. E vedi, prendi cose, poi torni alla base, ti potenzi e riparti. X-Defiant è confermato ufficialmente per lo Ubisoft Forward. Sì, Ubisoft fa l'evento suo. Già confermati X-Defiant, Assassin's Creed Mirage e soprattutto Avatar. Fortissimo Son Pandora lo vedremo per la prima volta. Per davvero.
This land is cursed.
Sì, un sacco di roguelite.
Where my people roamed freely, now roams only death. It came with the white man on his iron horse. White man brought with him corruption, greed.
EA no, non fa il suo evento. Evil West non credo, no.
He killed on holy ground, and the Great Spirit has abandoned this place. The dead can no longer leave the mortal realm.
Sì, ma il rumore del revolver con una 9 mm, dai.
Wander the earth, craving for more living flesh. A fate worse than death, undeserving even for a stupid white man. Light still flickers within you, stranger.
Silent Hill 2 Remake qualcosa si potrebbe sapere, sì.
May the Great Spirit take pity on you. May your soul find peace in the spirit world.
Blood West, horror stealth shooter. Bene. Apposta per me.
Sparky is destined to be streaming and YouTube/Twitch famous. I can already see it. Blood West is a great addition to the throwback FPS gore fest from back in the day. Looking forward to being creeped out by all of those titles. I mean, World of Horror, we've had that in a couple of showcases. It's been a game changer in the genre. We can't wait for the updated version of
Non so
that
quanto dura
release.
l'evento, oltretutto.
Super, super dope. Before we move on, we want to thank all of you all for tuning in and checking out the games in this showcase. But after this, there's going to be more. We have a showcase with our friends at Freedom Games, Tiny Build, and Hype Train Digital with the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights.
Yes, we do. And also, make sure you check out our Mixed Merch store to support us. We've got caps, shirts, pins, the whole nine to make you wet with amazing drip.
Mad drip.
Coming up, we're also going to take you through a tour of various up-and-coming
un insieme di tanti
RPGs
giochi, tipo
and
il
titles that
Future
will
Game
have you
Show.
taking up epic side quests with style. Grab your maps, potions, the turnbuckle, and your favorite classmate, and let's hop in.
Let's get it.
Sbram. Demon School. Ok. Alla JRPG? No, la RPG proprio. No, aspetta. I boss sono fighi. Ma il gioco sembra abbastanza ricco di cose. Tattica a turni, sì. RPG tattico a turni, sì. Comunque mi sembra familiare. Ho già visto qualcosa. Crea i tuoi dungeon? È un creatore di dungeon, ok. Sblocca nemici, trappole. Ok, va bene, è una cosa diversa. Sì, mappe che si possono condividere. Già, va bene, va bene. Facciamo il dungeon alla fregna di Mamita. Sì. Quest Master. Ok, no, questo è proprio un dungeon builder.
Okay, what is that?
Demons.
Being a bishop ain't easy. It takes a toll in ways you can't imagine. One day you'll find out the same thing. Now get back to work.
Feel Shale's power!
I've no time for this.
Take that!
I could have timed that better.
Non sto capendo il gameplay però.
Gotta be faster.
È
There are
2D?
things that the living cannot understand.
Sì. Ok, è un
Death is
platform.
only the beginning of the final voyage. It's just not that time yet.
Sacrifier, ok. Ma onestamente sembra bellino forte. Quanto dura l'evento? Più o meno un'oretta e qualcosa.
Master of Rails has arrived.
Ready for another adventure?
Non ho capito assolutamente niente. Boh, sembra una sorta di puzzle game, ma... Dark Deity 2. Ok, questo... Ok. JRPG a turni.
Welcome to WrestleQuest. My name is Zach. I'm the chief powerbomb enthusiast at MegaCat Studios, and I'm here to show you some never-before-seen content. So without further ado, let's get down to it. So the area we're showing you today is the Jungleology Wilds. It is a jungle-themed board game, and as you can see, we've got some pretty cool effects here. We've got the sunlight coming in, these leaves blowing in the wind, and this gorgeous river. Why do we add a river? Well, if you want to make them quiver, you gotta have a river, right? This is the dungeon that's sort of towards the beginning of the game after the first initial act as you open up and get to start exploring, the rest of the world map. So we're going to show you some of the features this dungeon has to offer. We've got another enemy type here in the middle there, the Luchador Piggy Bank, the Money Pig. Bruder's going to take care of him for us.
No, questo è un altro RPG. È un altro RPG a turni. Però
now you'll notice
col wrestling.
Not all enemies will need pinned. Only enemies that are wrestling based or sort of like tough guy characters. So here we have this kind of swinging bug zapper here. Useful for the jungle, no doubt. As you get even deeper into Jungleology, you'll come to this area, the Bright Light Caves. As you can see, there's these prismatic sprays of fire that are hot enough to melt the shades right off your face. I just took one, darn it. That's all right. I just snuck by that enemy. Every enemy in the game has a certain movement pattern that if you watch and wait, you can usually sneak by them. A lot of times that's
Prende la mappa. Si muove piano. Non lo so, questo mi sta convincendo decisamente poco. Cioè, il tema è assurdo abbastanza, ok? Fantasy sci-fi wrestling.
So, place a sheet changes the light of the bulb, which if it matches the rocks,
è anche
continue on your way.
Puzzle.
And it gets more complicated as you get multiple sheets that you can combine for multiple colors, multiple rocks blocking your way. But if you manage to go through everything, there's some unique rewards you can find here. Here we are at what appears to be another statue area. What could it be with these scaly, slithering... Oh my gosh, it's Jake the Snake.
Ma che cos'è?
That's right, Jake the Snake Roberts is here in WrestleQuest.
Re Mysterio.
This video without talking about our main guy here, right? Macho Man. That's right. There are multiple Macho Man statues across this gigantic world map, and if you visit them all, you might just
questa è la world map.
Thank you for joining us on this tour of Jungleology from WrestleQuest. It's just one of the many, many areas in the game's massive world. We're excited to get WrestleQuest into your hands later this summer.
Jake the
Till
Snake
then,
è pieno di riferimenti a quelli famosi, è vero. Molto Cranberries la musica. Un altro RPG a turni. Ma cos'è? È l'anno questo qua? I rapporti dai personaggi. Grifford Academy. Questo di nuovo tattico a turni, però con le carte. Questo aspetta, come si chiamava? Into the Breach. Ci assomiglia un sacco. Aspetta, ma cos'è, pure gestionale? Un gioco di carte non può mancare. L'anno scorso, è vero, l'anno scorso era imbottito di giochi di carte. Toads of the Bayou. Ok, Gundam vibe. No, Stop the Archangels, Evangelion. Altro a turni con carte. Ah, e anche costruire le difese? Ah, guarda, ha spostato gli edifici così proprio. Poi nel futuro... Ah, ok. Però gli angeli senza i field e senza gli scleri improvvisi, effettivamente. Ok. Va bene, dai, questo non era male. Torniamo subito? Follow us? Ah, ok.
I can't wait
Per un
to
attimo ho
jump
detto,
off the
finito così?
turnbuckle in WrestleQuest.
I can't either.
I've been waiting for that one since it was announced. I love that they look like articulated WWE toys. They're so cute.
They look super dope. I love those toys back in the day. Yes, I've also been waiting to share Demon School goodness. As a big fan of the original Persona, how do you say it? It's looking super sick. Shout out to Necrosoft for sharing that game with us. But you know what, Jay?
What?
You know what time it is?
Un recap durante le news,
It
sì.
is key giveaway time. Get the key drop, kids. Grab your phone, scan the QR code on your camera. Go to the website for your chance to get a key from the developers and publishers in the showcase. They could be previous titles. It's a grab bag. Awesome games that we're giving away.
So up next, we have some really big world premieres and exclusive updates on cerebral games that will make you take your time before making that crucial decision that may be the difference between life and depth in games that have that strategy and simulation flavor.
Welcome to Crashlands. 2. Explore a world filled with wonder, mystery, and some of these things. And then slap them. And slap those too. Just slap it all, except these. The great outdoors isn't so great when you've got no indoors. Best to make a home for yourself. But not just yourself. Because loneliness sucks. So build a friendship, because that kind of ship won't crash. After all, if you're gonna make it on this planet, you'll need all the help you can get.
Cosa c'è RPG Survival? Questo è stato parecchio strano. Deck of Souls, altro gioco di carte, però mi sembrava diverso dal solito.
Time for a change.
Ora se un po' costruire qualcosa non sei nessuno. Esatto. E se costruisco la mia autostima invece cosa sono? Ok, sì. Questo è altro gioco di carte. Oscar, li hai chiamati, maledizione.
Can't catch me.
Ah, però questo è tipo sistema di combo? Ah, ok. Non è un collector card game. Ok. Questo era curioso. Cose da dirli che puzzle gameplay? Oddio, non ho capito. È un po' Dorf Romantic. Ah, questo sì. Ok, tipo Dorf Romantic. Ok, ho capito. Ok, altro survival builder. Sì, ok, però ok. Con tutti i robottini che fanno il lavoro al posto tuo, ok, e tu vai in giro. Questo sembra caruccio. Che diventa factorio poi. Una Valenza. Ok.
Welcome to Jumplight Odyssey, and let's take a tour of the SDF Catalina, because that's you. You're Princess Euphora, leader of the Palladian people and captain of this fine starship. From the bridge, we'll be able to upgrade numerous things, activate our holotable, chart our course, jump to other systems, and of course, interact with our division officers at their command centers. But let's go down a deck. Just like that. Because in Jumplight Odyssey, you'll be able to navigate all of the decks of your starship using our unique, never-before-seen, incredible cross-sections inspired form of navigation. And this deck is the Promenade. Just below the bridge, this is where crew spend most of their social time and rest and recuperation. Coming together for activities,
il capitano rivuole la nave dipinta di nero, esatto.
Gardening or rummaging the vending machines.
Questo è...
Now, let's go to the quarterdeck. The quarterdeck is where the action happens, so to speak, whether that be manufacturing, building supplies, keeping the power running.
È un gestionale di nave spaziale?
This is the domain of your engineering and supply divisions, and it's
Mi sa di sì.
what keeps the ship
interessante.
running day to day. Now, also, a starship needs a flight deck. This flight deck is where
Pensavo era morto il maiale, invece voleva le coccole. Già, purtroppo. E io già che stavo pregustando il bacon. E le bracciole.
And the last of the Catalina's main decks is the lower deck. Now, usually the lower deck when you start a run is largely empty. But as captain of the starship, we've built this out to our design for the needs of our
le costine, sì.
And next up is something that we've never shown before. This
Anche lo zampone, ma non si butta via niente.
In the engine room, you'll find the capabilities to harness starlight, raw starlight, in a somewhat stable form called Jumplight. Jumplight is what will power your journey throughout the stars and hopefully to the Forever Star. There is so much more to show you of the SDF Catalina, but also of Jumplight Odyssey, our Starship Adventure Sim. And in the coming months we'll be revealing more and more
Starship
about this
Adventure
title. So
Sim, quindi la parte gestionale è funzionale a qualcos'altro. Va bene, però dai. L'ho fatta vedere a marzo? Ah sì? Un po' di cose non me le ricordo, ragazzi, escono troppi giochi.
Buongiorno, my fellow mobsters and culinary enthusiasts. Welcome to this grand fest known as Dawn Duality. I, your gracious host Dawn, am about to reveal all the culinary secrets of this madcap tycoon game. Now, picture
Madcap
this.
Tycoon?
You are the boss of the vibrant restaurant empire, calling the shots in the thrilling underworld adventure. Your mission? Run the show with the style and cook up daring schemes that'll have even the toughest meatball quacking on its sauce. But hold on to your fedoras, ragazzi.
È un gestionale di...
game that'll make you question your choices faster than a chef, pondering whenever pineapple belongs on pizza. When those questionable
È un
cuts
gestionale
go
di
pop,
un...
it's like adding an extra kick of spice to your lasagna.
Un gestionale di
Things are
criminalità.
about to get a whole lot crazier, my friends. Listen up, my ambitious pasta slingers. The more criminal activities are done, the harder your suit gets. The police will be sniffing around like a seagull eyeing for a seafood. Stay one step ahead of the boys in blue, my friends. You be the maestro of culinary and gangster empire, orchestrating a team, upgrading the trattoria, and ensuring the pasta keeps flowing. Just remember, not everyone can handle 2 chairs. So, my friends, are you prepared to die?
Non sono sicuro che sia italiano, eh?
I was acting. Or was I? Advertise your joint, reel in the hungry crowd, and launder money you get from your gangsters. Just be prepared for the most unexpected surprises.
Don Duality? Ok.
Greetings, valued employee. Welcome to the Ringo Corporation. It will be your job to sort samples. There is no need to question the samples.
Abituato mafioso italiano? Beh, in realtà anche da trafficante colombiano anni 80-90.
Ringo appreciates that a rested mind empowers the grind. It will be your job to sort samples.
Ah, questo è un simulatore retro di impiegato? Sì.
The samples are important, and as such, you are important. Put your money back into the economy.
Donald Trump, non l'ho mai visto vestito di bianco in vita mia. Donald Trump, con quel berretto. Quello lì? Cioè questo qua? Beh, no. Troppo magro.
Greetings, employees. I'm Vicky. And I'm Sam. We are Canteen, the developers of Corporation The Sorting Process, our upcoming dystopian narrative game.
Ah, un gioco narrativo in realtà, narrativo distopico, ok.
We love games that foster a sense of routine, and so built our world around the work, life, sleep cycle of the daily grind. Here's a breakdown of what that looks like. In your day job, you will sort samples. The quicker you organize them, the more money you will earn. But there's a catch. Your manager will change the rules and add complexity. We've tried to emulate the satisfaction of a job well done and the frustration of arbitrary tasks. You might be wondering what you'll do with all the money that you make. The Ringo desktop PC gives you access to the shopping catalogue and pay-to-win games, but your first priority should always be your bills. As you progress through each day, you will uncover the linear narrative through daily news, surveys, and state-designated chat companions.
Ah, ok.
You'll find a game world that responds to you in surprising ways.
Ragionier Fantozzi Simulator,
However,
praticamente.
Your routine will be disrupted when a group of rebels dissatisfied with the system invite you to question your place in the world and uncover the truth behind the samples. This is spoiler-free prologue for you to try on Steam. We can't wait for you to play Corporation. Thank you for watching. Work hard.
C'è la demo. Molto bene. Sì, c'è una certa profondità, questo assolutamente sì. Grafica di Windows NT è simile, sì. Ma ET pure. Non sto capendo. Ok, vi giuro non ho capito.
Yo, did you see Crashlands 2? So excited, such great horror, and it looks like they really elevated the look and feel of their game from the previous game.
Yeah, it's so colorful. The animations are better. The humor comes across super cool. And as a fan of the fighting game genre, I like what Yomi 2 is doing by elevating their game as well. I'm a FGC fan. I know you are.
It's my world.
For sure. Yomi 1 was really cool. And the card game is I was gonna say it's delicious. You know what I'm saying? If you like those titles, make sure to wish list them on our Steam event page. Pre-order them wherever they are available. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Show them some love by downloading the demo wherever they're available. Quick reminder that after the Guerrilla Collective showcase, stay tuned because we have our Publisher Spotlights showcase coming up next. Where we are going to be showing you games from Tiny Build, Hype Train Digital, and Freedom Games. It also includes, like I said, more from Nova Lands, which is a really awesome game.
I'm here for it.
I'm glad that you are.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here for the game.
I love it. Okay, so we've shared games that are horrific, strategic, and downright hardcore. Now we're gonna slow it down and get into our more creative, stylistic, and cozy bag to share some games where we get into all the feels as well as push the envelope on game design and artistic expression in ways they might not expect. I don't think they're ready.
They are not ready, but we're gonna get in and get cozy.
Cozy, baby.
Mi sa che l'evento dura un po' più del previsto. Sì, dopo c'è lo spotlight. Sì, quello sì. Intendo proprio questo qua. Vi giuro che non ho capito cosa diavolo si fa in questo gioco. Vi giuro non sono riuscito mica a capire. Che è? Cosa? È la mano che gira e i piedi non la vogliono. Ok. Ma che diavolo? Gli hanno portato via il pezzo di braccio. È un puzzle game con la mano. No, i giochi con questa fisica mi fanno sempre smadonnare tantissimo. Qui. Boh, questo è veramente assurdo.
You play as this adorable corgi on an unforgettable vacation. Along the way, you might stumble across Rusty. He wants to start an animal sanctuary and needs your help. Let's mark our territory so that dogs that we rescue can know how to find this place. Now let's set off. On your hike, you can choose where to go and what to do. Maybe you'll climb the mountain. Maybe you'll unlock all of the island's secrets. Oh, wait a second. What's that? A beach chair? Ugh, I can't resist the urge to relax for a little bit, take in the sun. There's a lot of little cozy spots like this hidden throughout the island. You can find them all and relax, but we need to go now. You can find ancient corgi artifacts like this beautiful cape or my corgi claws to let you glide or climb your way up mountains. Once you're
Ok, questa è...
look around to find hidden secrets. Here's some ancient corgi butt power. The more you find, the higher you can climb. So let's look around and see what else we can see here. What's that over there? That looks like a lost dog we can rescue. Let's go see if we can get him. So we'll just glide our way down. Ooh. Now let's just climb up. Oh no, we don't have enough corgi butt power. We could find more, but let's find another way up. I've got an idea. Maybe we just need some fire. So let's just go over here, grab one of these sticks, we'll light it on fire, and then we'll see what we can do. Let's be careful not to cause any corgi chaos around here, though. We don't want to burn anything. But let's see. Okay, we'll just burn this. And look what falls down, a nice little mushroom. We can bounce up there and...
Senza senso. Vabbè.
Oh, poor him, he's lost. He just needs a little boop, and then he'll be fine and ready to go. Now, if we go back to our animal sanctuary, we'll find that Treble made his way here, and he's enjoying living here. Let's give him a different bed. You can unlock decorations by recruiting volunteers for your sanctuary. Oh man, he really loves that one. This has been your early look at a Corgi's Cozy Hike. We've only been working on it for a few months, and we need your help to bring it to reality. Check out our Kickstarter and wishlist us on Steam. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you later.
Ok ragazzi, questa era proprio bruttissima. Vabbè. Il 23 dicembre 1985?
Providence Oaks. You probably already noticed it, but our beautiful little lake town is covered in snow. And to answer the question that's on everyone's mind, yes, we will have a white Christmas.
Tidy wrapped boxes underneath green branches. What are the chances it's December? The cold wind's blowing through the mistletoe and stockings are floating above the fireplace. But here's the thing about Christmas. They say it don't mean nothing unless you got somebody else to share it with.
Mail carrier Weiss. Hope you had a good one out there.
Can't complain, Frank. Now it's just one more day till Christmas. And Meredith coming over.
But I'm alone this Christmas, and I'll be okay. I'll have
aspetta. Ok. Mi sa un'espansione di Lake. Ok. Sì, il ritmo sta calando, francamente. All you can eat co-op? È la Madonna. Ma diceva il caos. Pizza possum?
Hey, I'm here to tell you about something a little different. Welcome to Nountown Language Learning, the new way to master languages without even realizing it. You start on this big grayscale island that looks really dull, dead, and lifeless. But then as you start to learn more words, color begins to sprout out from various places. Villagers move back into the island to give you more quests,
È un gioco
or
per
just
imparare
have
le lingue.
conversations. You essentially go around picking up items, playing minigames, and learning words in order to bring color back to the world. Sanuki.
Diary.
石鹸
Haburashi. If you want to learn a new language but are tired of boring textbooks and 100-day streaks, then you need to check out Nountown Language Learning. The game features over 1,000 of the most common words and phrases you need to master, and you can learn all the major languages like Japanese, Korean, Spanish, and more. Once you've learned some new words, you'll gain access to a ton of minigames to test your learning. And when you're feeling a little more confident, there are 16 characters, each with their own personality that you can practice your speaking with, free of the fear of messing up or getting embarrassed. Diary, Sanuki, Spoon, Toretto paper, Mofu, Tatami. Nountown is available to wishlist right now on Steam, and is releasing this summer with console versions out in late 2023.
E vabbè, questo è un po' particolare in effetti. È un gioco proprio di skate. Il trailer di The Day Before pensavo fosse uno scherzo, che sarebbe... ma nel senso, pubblicato quando? Ora ragazzi stiamo cominciando a tirare fuori giochi un po' più così a vanvera.
Those games look so fun and cozy, very inspiring. Who wouldn't want to go skating with your homie Ollie the Frog or thumb your way through some ridiculous shenanigans with Super Adventure Hand? It looks like those classic N64 GameCube style games.
Word. And the update to Lake looks super serene and peaceful. I just want to put on my mailman or mail woman,
male person
outfit and deliver packages. So definitely check out those games.
Iniziate a sperare che finisca più presto. Ammetto che adesso sto cominciando a pensarlo anch'io. Follow the developers
and support all the work they put their hearts into.
Definitely support those devs. Keeping with the pace from the last segment,
nuovo trailer di The Day Before poco fa. Ok, lo devo vedere.
Story-driven games, starting with an adventure puzzle game that is charming as it is beautiful, and get into some cyberpunk noir with an update from the team developing Nivalis. Let's go.
I'm bringing a basket of baked goods to my family. She's not doing any of the things we told her to do.
We couldn't have been more clear. She's supposed to be enforcing martial law.
Ciao, no, ma in questo evento non ci sono bombe, ci sono progetti interessanti e altri meno.
Of influence. The princess goes missing and all of a sudden there's a no goblins order.
I forget what I told her to do, but I think it involved somebody's pet.
I confess, I was smuggling illegal pixie dust inside the dead cat.
How do we get it through her thick skull that she's supposed to be listening to us?
I am listening.
Grazie mille del follow, benvenuto.
Did you forget I was here again?
Sai, già visto? Sì, ma mi sa che è un'espansione o qualcosa del genere.
Okay, Lil. You
Reluctant Castle
The
Gate.
day of the royal wedding approaches, but a change is coming. Will you RSVP for the revolution?
I know you couldn't resist the chance to place an illegal sports bet with the old pal Fredo.
Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder.
Sembra
I did
essere
not
fatto
slay
bene
90
comunque.
ballerinas to be denied entry by some freckle-faced babe.
I don't want to be rude, but you seem, well, pretty baked.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes. Why?
And that's all for us here
Anche di
today.
questo c'è la
Please help
demo.
control the pet population. Have your gargoyles spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
It all starts and ends with a girl, too small and inadequate for that world of ash, tar, and coal where she was born. Luckily,
Non pensavo durasse così tanto l'evento.
very hostile for her. There she met Carol, until...
Carol Simmons?
Sembra prendere un po' lo stile della vecchia animazione Disney. Sì, gli ultimi due sembravano fatti meglio, un po' più interessanti. Bye Sweet Carol. Ok. Tanto appena è arrivata la notifica che mi stanno portando da mangiare, perché mi sono detto vabbè, l'ordino per le 7:30 arriverà. Farò in tempo, no? No. L'evento dura ancora. Questo non ho capito, mi sa di avventura narrativa. Allora, 36 secondi te dovevi verrà fuori un pensiero, mi state prendendo in giro. Vabbè, dopo lo vedo.
We're the developers of Death Trick Double Blind. I'm Mari, I'm the producer, writer, I do some of the programming.
I'm Jenny, I do art and I'm in charge of animation, UI, everything visual.
Death Trick Double Blind is a non-linear detective game set in a 1950s traveling circus. In this game, players will have to solve the mysterious murder of the star magician before the circus has to leave town by the end of the day.
Cos'è investigativo questo?
As we say in the game, it's like a Cinderella story.
Angin Live? Passato di verdure? No. È una delle cose che odio di più al mondo, il passato di verdure.
The idea of setting the story in a vintage circus came to us because we felt like it gave us a unique aesthetic. It will help us design memorable characters because they each have their own role related to how they perform in the circus.
And also our characters have their own color scheme to go with their personalities and also their own background stories.
In this game, you will play as two different characters. a detective that has been hired to investigate the murder, and a new magician who has come to replace the amazing Hattie. The player will have to switch between these two perspectives to eventually piece things together and come to a conclusion.
Ah, ok.
In this
Sì,
game, we
è,
have a
è proprio
system
investigativo, è
where we
raccogliere
collect
gli indizi,
system.
eccetera,
So with
eccetera.
every information or item you collected, you can use them either to inquire or to contradict. What I love about this mechanic is the non-linearity of it. The story doesn't soft lock you until you find the right problem, so you are free to spot your own contradictions. And you can pick what you want to ask, to whom and when, and you will pretty much always get a unique response. So each journey will be very different. The story moves forward based on what we call action points. So for example, investigating, inquiring, or contradicting might all cost action points. So once your AP runs out, this turn will end and you will switch characters and the game will move forward to the next round. So you might want to think strategically about which questions you want to ask and whether the contradiction you found is the right one. We hope detective game lovers will enjoy the mystery and enjoy solving the case in your own ways. We also hope you might like meeting these characters that we've come to care for so much.
If that sounds like something you will enjoy, so please wishlist Death Trick Double Blind on Steam and go play the demo.
Ok, questo è il concetto, sembra interessante.
Who am I?
Morte? Questo non ho però capito che cosa diavolo. Vabbè.
Hi, I'm Marco, Creative Director at Ironlands. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of Nivalis, the cyberpunk slice of life sim we are developing. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Here we are in Paris at Mocap Lab to do the motion capture for Nivalis.
Ah.
Every morning our actors Kristal and Florian had to be prepped with markers that the Vicon system cameras can detect at up to 2000 frames per second. Characters play a vital role in the game. Your staff, the guests that come to your noodle bar, corporate security, gangs, and all the other people that you meet in the city. They all have their life, and we want their animations to be as true to life as possible. Besides capturing the body movement, we also capture props like umbrellas, trays, meals, fishing rods.
Hanno fatto la motion capture di tutto quanto. Slice of life della Nivalis Cloudpunk. Ok.
Tables, bars, and other objects in the game world. Nivalis is a city that stretches from the ocean to the clouds. The entire city is flooded, crumbling from the pressure of thousands of buildings stacked onto each other over hundreds of years. Nivali residents call it their home. Our motion capture allows us to form more complex interactions with characters, as you make friends, enemies, compete with rivals, forge business partnerships, or maybe even find love. Nivalis is a city full of life, intrigue, and mystery. Thank you for joining me on this little tour behind the scenes. You can wishlist Nivalis now on Steam and the Epic Game Store.
Interessante.
So, Justin.
Yeah, Jay.
I bet you didn't know what was about to pop off next.
I definitely do not. What is that? What is popping off?
I don't know if you're ready for it.
You got me in anticipation mode.
It's time for the final free key grab.
Oh my God! Final key grab.
Ragazzi,
Everybody grab your picture taking apparatus.
Lascio l'evento, nel senso, lascio scorrere l'evento, devo scendere un attimo, torno fra 2 minuti.
Keys. It's time for the final free key game drop.
Yes, get your opportunity. Don't let your ops get the opportunity to grab those keys. And to match that energy, we're going to cap things off with the GC23. We're turning the dial up to 10, getting into some action adventure titles that will push your bonnet all the way back and blow your slides off your heels. We have a few big exclusives, including a new grime reveal and a cuddly Carnage style update from a GC alum. Let's go.
Eccomi. Sono perso qualcosa di mega rilevante, ragazzi. Il gioco più bello dello show rivelato esattamente quando sono sceso a prendermi da mangiare? No, ok. Tenai. Oh, questo evento, porca miseria, dura un'eternità. E 2 ore. Non vuoi dipingere carucce cose? Le cose, sì. Sì, se qualcuno mi dà i soldi, sì. E anche un po' il tempo. Ok, hai il mio interesse. Decisamente. Faccio un assegno dopo? Ah, segno. Sì. Ecco, quello intendi. Ok. E si mangia, ho ordinato i gyoza, sarebbero i ravioli quelli giapponesi, e una ciotola di riso con delle cose. Sì, ci sono un po' di cose varie. Available now? Ho letto bene? No, questo onestamente sembra carino, ragazzi, eh? Ecco, questi onestamente sembrano di picchiaduro quelli brutti. Però vabbè, onestamente anche work in progress. Il riso va bene, ma se i gyoza si raffreddano se aspetto e questi poi fanno cagare. Quindi perdonate se mi mangio questi intanto. Non avevo idea che sarebbe durato così tanto. Per cos'è? Della Scamfire? Decisamente no. Ok, però sembra carino. Grazie ragazzi, no, non è che voglio mangiare adesso, è solo che questi se no si raffreddano. Davvero non pensavo durasse così tanto l'evento. Ho calcolato la cena di conseguenza, ma evidentemente sbagliando. I giochi che potrebbero girare sul mobile effettivamente. Onestamente sembra carino, però sembra proprio fatto bene.
Skate, do acrobatics, kill, and look cute while doing it. Gory Cuddly Carnage is a foul-mouthed third-person hack-and-slash action adventure. You play as
Quanto è
Gory,
brutto
a
il gatto,
cute
madonna.
but deadly synthetic cat on Frank,
Cos'è?
a sentient, death-dealing hoverboard waging war against an army of mutated toys. Gory Cuddly Carnage is all about speed, violence, and gore. You'll have a host of combat options to decimate enemies in the bloodiest ways imaginable to really amp up the carnage. Skate and slice everything with Frank's built-in razor blades that he loves to use. Next is the slam wheel that will crunch and bash everything that comes in its way.
Ah, comunque ok, ma è andata bene così, intanto mi sono mangiato quelli. Buonissimi oltretutto.
That's totally up to you. The next move is
Ci sono anche da voi, stanno scappando fuori queste cose che si chiamano i pokebar. Cioè, fanno queste cose più o meno orientali, però sotto forma piccolina, da mangiare al volo.
Everything you locked your sight on. Except for the slashing, the bashing, the dashing, and the shooting, there will also be an array of upgrades to cause even more mayhem in the full game. Look at him, he's so happy, you just have to buy gory new things. When you've maimed, slayed, and upgraded your way through a level, everything is of course topped off with an old school boss battle with all the worst, most mutated, and disgusting toys imaginable. These sections of the game will test your abilities against waves of enemies that will be destroyed in hellfire and a flurry of blades. But beware, some of these mutant toys will not die so easily.
Ok, quello è veramente inquietante e bruttissimo.
Cuddly Carnage will be available in like everything, so wishlist it today.
Cuddly Carnage è bello però. Domenica droppano Stray nel Game Pass? Ah sì? Ok. Il DLC di Hi-Fi Rush, ragazzi, se ha nuove missioni della storia, cioè, lo gioco assolutamente. Ah, ecco, Crime, no, mi sembrava a me. Quello l'ho provato. È un nuovo DLC. Tinge of Terror.
立ち入り禁止エリアでデータ。
ありがたい。だが急いでくれんか。
Questo non so che pensare, francamente.
Yo, Corrupt is looking right. The whole fighting game season is gonna be right. The dawn of the Monsters DLC looks super crazy.
That looks so dope, and we've been following Corrupt for a long time. Shout out to Jesse. I remember showing Gory for the first time, and it's come such a long way. As a big fan of Grime, which has been doing those numbers, I know this game is going to be blowing up. That's our show, everybody.
Finito.
So many great games and creative vision. Thanks for watching and supporting the games.
Sì, abbiamo finito. Erano quindi 2 ore.
The development culture in general.
Be sure to check out the events page on Steam, where you can learn more about all of the up-and-coming games on the show, play some of the demos, wish list the games that you'd like to get notified about when they're available.
Definitely show them some love through wish listing. It helps. Be sure to stay tuned for the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights coming up next, where our friends Freedom Games, Hype Train Digital, Tiny Build will be showing their latest wares and situations. Awesome stuff. Tomorrow, if you're in LA, we'll have over 40 games at Wisdom at our Mix in-person showcase, which will feature a live stream with our friends at Viz and the
Domani trailer nuovo Lord of the Fallen.
Ok,
sì.
MediaIndieExchange.com.
Prossimo evento.
Social media.
A che ora era?
Oddio,
alle 21?
12:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Domani alle 21,
Summer Game Showcase. Guerrilla
Game
Collective presents Dames for Games and Black Voices in Gaming.
Definitely. We'll be supporting Black game developers and women in gaming. We want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors for helping to make this thing happen. Freedom, Hype Train Digital, PlayStation, Raw Fury, Tiny Build, Assemble Entertainment, Akupara, Astro Gaming, HeroCraft, Joystick Ventures, Neon Doctrine, Ravenage, Razer, Steam, Yisbird, Wired Productions, and Experience Studios. Much love for our broadcasting partners for supporting the showcase.
They're kind of funny. And we also want to thank you for our stream. Couldn't do this without you. Once again,
sì, alle 21 noi andremo in live probabilmente una mezz'oretta prima.
Contributed their games, their resources to make this whole thing possible.
And thanks to our team, Abe, Travis, Joel, Mary, Nap, Matt, Timmy, Joel, Big Bite, you guys and gals, and everyone for tuning in. You are all awesome. Big shout out to you, and thanks for joining us. Make sure to follow the developers you like through their socials. You can find the games on the Media Indie Exchange website. Check us out on Twitter at Guerrilla Collect and everywhere else at Guerrilla Collective as well. And I like to say as well. You can also check us out on YouTube and Twitch. I want to thank my co-host Jay Watts. Thank you. Where can we find out more about the Coexist movement?
Justin, first off, this has been amazing. Thank you all so much. You can find out more about Coexist Gaming by going to our website, coexistgaming.com. We're on all the socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the things at Coexist Gaming. We'd love to coexist with you.
We want to give a shout out to Kind of Funny for hosting us. Again, I'm your host, Justin Woodward, head of the Mix, Media Indie Exchange, Black Voice in Gaming, one of the advisors on Black Game Developer Fund. We're out. Peace.
Io aspetto sempre quel momento in cui dicono: ah, aspetta, un'altra cosa. Ok, poi Publisher Spot. Ah, ecco perché ci vuole un attimino di stacco per quell'altra cosa. Ok. È chiaro, comprensibile. Allora, ragazzi, io vi dico questo evento è stato, diciamo, ok. Nel senso che c'è un 30% delle cose che hanno mostrato che mi sono detto, oh, no, allora, sembra veramente figo, voglio saperne di più. Un altro 30% che mi sono detto, ma, ok. E un altro 30% che mi sono detto, E poi, sì, 30-90, rimane un 10% di giochi e hai fatto, oh, no, ma che è? No. Onestamente è quello che ho provato. Ma è più o meno quello che mi aspettavo da questo evento. Certo, c'è stato un momento, diciamo, a metà in cui non vedevo l'ora che finisse perché il ritmo si è abbassato tanto. Però dai, rispetto a tanti altri, zio Ciccio, grazie mille del ride. Grazie. Sì, rispetto ad altri eventi che ci sono stati altre volte, questo diciamo che è andato abbastanza bene. Numek TV, grazie mille del follow. Zio Ciccio saluta. Grazie mille. Ciao Zio Ciccio. Allora, quindi ragazzi, questo era il Guerrilla Collective Showcase ed è solo il primo di una lunga serie di eventi. Sì, qui c'è il mio cibo. Una lunga serie di eventi che vedremo a partire da oggi e quindi anche domani. E domani, ragazzi, c'è l'appuntamento grosso perché c'è il Summer Game Fest. E l'appuntamento è alle 21, però con tutta probabilità andremo in live come minimo una mezz'oretta prima. D'accordo? Ci si vede dal paraculo Geoff. Esatto. Ragazzi, grazie a tutti per essere stati insieme con questo evento e per chi me lo chiedeva, sì, fra un'oretta all'incirca vado in live con Diablo per stare in live tipo altre 4 ore con il gioco e noi ci vediamo lì sul secondo canale Twitch per chi vuole fra un'oretta e se no ci rivediamo qui sul primo domani alle 21, probabilmente più alle 20:30, ok? Grazie a tutti, mi raccomando, seguitemi qui su Twitch se ancora non l'avete fatto, pigiate quel bel cuoricino, abbonatevi con Twitch Prime se ne avete la possibilità perché aiuta davvero tantissimo il canale, seguitemi anche sui social come Instagram e Telegram dove c'è la community, supportate il canale tramite link affiliati ad Amazon, Instant Gaming o tramite il Patreon e infine anche iscrivetevi ai miei 2 canali YouTube, tutti i link sono qui sotto o tramite il bot in chat. D'accordo gente? A presto.